Hi everyone, thanks again for tuning in. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few tips on how to get back your full deposit on your rental apartment at the end of your lease period. Before you move in, agents will take pictures of any pre-inspections just to make sure that they record the damage that was done to the apartment. But then do not just take their word for it. Take your own proof written in your own words with pictures as well and attach it to the email thread that has your lease agreement with that rental agent. This saved me from a situation with a rental agent called iGrow in Boxbeck where they almost took half of my deposit. Luckily, I had an email thread just shows the damages that I found on the apartment before I moved in. So the first quote you can see it's pretty high price, but then after I sent them the proof, then they revised the code, which took the price to like a very minimal amount, but still I wasn't really happy with it because I mean, who would be happy to pay 850 for cleaning a cleaned apartment? To make it even better, you can take a close range video of the apartment just to make sure that if there's anything that was missed on the pictures, it is still on the video and as well as attached to the email thread. The lease agreement contract is basically everything, right? It plays an essential part in your stay at that apartment, right? So take your time to read through those so that you can at least know what you're binding yourself into, right? It might also help you find out what are some other penalties, what are some other, let's say, contract period, things like if are there options for months to months or 6 months or less lease agreements, which obviously are, to me, in my opinion, are very much better than binding yourself into a very long 12 months contract. Don't just do that thing of, hey, sign here, sign here, sign here, and then you just sign. No, no, no. Take your time. If you have to take at least 2 to 3 days, do that. One other thing that's very, 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 very important is the total cost of that apartment. We're not just talking about the amount that you see on the listing to say, hey, the apartment is 4,000, 3,000, what's so on. No, no, no. We're talking about the total apartment cost, how much it costs you to maintain that apartment per month. This will include your rental cost, this will include your electricity, your utilities, which will include water, sewage, and the contract period as well. So yeah, just do your calculations every time you are to choose between two apartments, right? Because some other times they will be telling you the listing is, let's say, 7,300 and the other side is saying 5.8, right? But then the 5.8 one that looks cheap has additional hidden costs. So it's more like you're going for a blind date and you don't even know what's on the other side, right? So, but then the 7.5 one is like a fixed cost that includes everything. And one other thing maybe that I would like you guys to know is do not let your agent or your landlord bully you. I came across a number of these situations apart from renting, buying other stuff as well, wherein somebody will make you feel like they're doing you a favor. I mean, we are just trading value here, right? So in most cases, when you move into the apartment, you find that okay, the apartment doesn't really meet the what was sold to you initially, right? So you have an option to actually just withhold the next month rent or your deposit as well. So do those kind of things. They do push the landlord or the agents to kind of fix whatever that still needs to be fixed in the apartment before you keep on staying. Because imagine if the whole time the sink is always leaking the whole 12 months and then it kind of, I don't know, damages the drawer, and then now you still have to pay for the drawer for something that they were supposed to fix earlier. So withholding the amount saves you from paying even more later. In conclusion, just make sure that each and every communication with your agent or landlord is through the emails. Be it any questions, any reporting, any water leak, I mean anything, make it on the email. Thanks again for watching. Please use the comment section to just share with us any experience with apartment rentals or any lessons that you've learned along the way.